The suspected drunk driver accused of killing a Dallas motorcycle officer was arrested again. That way, prosecutors say they can try to get tighter bond restrictions. Hello, everybody. I'm Heather Hayes.
And I'm Steve Eager. It's 9 o'clock. While that's all happening in court, fallen officer Senior Corporal James Givens was honored tonight by the Dallas Police Department, his friends, and his family and loved ones. Senior Corporal Givens was hit and killed on Saturday morning. Fox 4's Blake Hansen has more on the vigil and the investigation from Dallas's Central substation tonight. Blake?
Yeah, in his 32 years of service, Senior Corporal Givens touched a lot of people, whether that be through training them or working with them in several different divisions that he worked for during his career. Many of them were here tonight, but some of his family was here as well. And there was a very powerful moment tonight after everything wrapped up when some of his family was able to walk over and look directly and touch a memorial that has been set up here at the Central Patrol on one of the motorcycles. Givens had a passion for motorcycles. He created a motorcycle club, and some of its members were in the crowd tonight. He was described by friends as a gentle giant and a leader, a man of few words, but when he spoke, it was powerful. And he was also described as a guy who was always seeking challenges. He spent time in the mounted unit, the tactical response unit, and later became a motor jock, which is tough to get into. There's a 50% pass rate. Some of his close friends in the department were emotional, remembering the impact that he had on the department.
I've sat and wondered over the last couple of days at how many lives he's impacted over these 32 years. Young officers he trained, people he helped out. In fact, I got a text from a guy that used to work here and now lives out of state when he heard about this, and he texted me and he said, "Jamie got me in my first foot chase when I was on training." He said, "I caught the bad guy." He said, "I got him back to the car." And Jamie was grinning ear to ear just like a proud dad. His son had gone out and caught his first fish.
And also at the Central Patrol tonight, a Harley-Davidson Givenson had ordered ahead of his retirement. It now sits resting at a garage here alongside his fellow officers' DPD motorcycles. Now, this vigil has all been happening as we continue to learn more about the man who police say is responsible for Givens' death, who was in court today. The moments before the collision on I-20 ended the life of Senior Corporal Jamie Givens are becoming clearer. According to newly released court records, 25-year-old Adrian Breedlove told police that starting around 9 the night before the crash, he consumed 3 bottles of Corona, 2 margaritas, and 4 bottles of Miller Lite. He also told police he has a personal alcohol limit of 12 drinks and he won't drive, and that he does not feel he was over the limit when he was driving. Breedlove blew a .19, more than twice the legal limit. Also revealed in the court records, an attempt by another one of the officers to slow Breedlove down as he drove toward Givens. The officer noticed Breedlove's vehicle entering the on-ramp at a high rate of speed from the eastbound service road, activated the emergency siren in addition to the emergency lights, and tried to pull into better view to get his attention. All moments before police say Breedlove hit Givens on his motorcycle. Another officer said he never saw Breedlove's brake lights come on. Breedlove's bond was set at $76,000, and he put up the required 10% to get out of jail just a day after the crash, sparking outrage from the police association.
To have somebody bond out for $7,600 and be out in 24 hours, he was out faster than Jamie Givens' body had left the ME, and that's a slap in the face to every uniformed officer in this city.
We now know the DA's office filed a request trying to up Breedlove's bond before the public backlash. At a Monday hearing, a judge tentatively approved the increase to $100,000, and the hearing will continue Tuesday morning pending a psych evaluation. George Milner, who represented former Cowboys player Josh Brent in a similar case, says judges should follow bond schedules, taking into account past history, likelihood to show up to court, and other factors.
Bail is not to be a form of punishment, which is exactly what these police associations want to have happen. They want bail to be whatever is $1 more than he can make.
Chief Hall was also at the vigil here tonight. She told a story about when the family of Givens was informed that he had passed, and Hall said that Givens' mother asked, after shedding a tear, if the man who hit her son was okay, not if he was in custody, but if he was okay.